Hi there, Machedo. Speaking to you from Machedo.com. Who's Machedo and Think Personal Branding? All right, in today's edition, I'm going to give you first, I'll start off with a major announcement that is going to come. After that, I'm going to share with you a couple of questions that people have asked me about Dubai, UAE, about jobs, and my channel in general. Then I'm going to give you my opinion with regards to the news that has come in terms of Saudi and women. Then there are a lot of news updates with regards to UAE. UAE versus Qatar, the dark side of UAE, what the Indian Consulate is warning with terms of jobs, animal trafficking, UAE locals and their superiority positioning. Then Instagram, there is a video that I need your opinion on. Then a UAE Media news outlet is using fake photographs, which I'll share with you with evidence. Then questions about should you or shouldn't you go for special offers? And then finally, I'm going to end with the questions that people have asked me, my opinion about ISIS brides, then what do I think about India versus Pakistan, the current problems, and the laws in UAE, okay, which are attracting investors. Do I think it's going to work or not? And finally, Expo 2020. So all this is going to take place in today's video. Please remember this. For those of you who feel the videos are very long, I make it very short. I'm giving you timestamp. Each and every topic is going to be given a timestamp. So just click on the timestamp and choose which topic you want to listen to. I'm not going to create a video. Like if I have 40 topics, I'm going to create 40 videos. It takes a lot of effort. It takes almost 9 to 12 hours to make a single video. So what I want you to do is check in the description box below which topic you want to listen to. Click on that. It'll automatically go to that part of the video. Educate yourself, you bloody uneducated YouTube viewers. Okay. And instead of having a short video, this is one long video. You choose which topic you want to listen to. So let's move on. The first one is a couple of questions that I've received. Okay, first is, the major announcement. In another few days, I'm going to share with you a massive story that is going to come out on a person who has been cheating people of millions. Not only millions, it seems it's literally reaching billions. He's an Asian expat. He's not an Emirati, and he has been cheating people left, right, and center. This expose is going to come out within another few days. He is very well known online. You can just search him and you'll find him. I'm going to share with you. It's going to come very soon, so stay tuned for that. Okay, that was the major announcement that I want to share with you. Now, in terms of the questions that I've received from readers, the common question that some people ask is, Lloyd, why do you hate Dubai so much? Or why do you put videos about Dubai? Here's my answer to you. Let's say, for example, you're an Indian or you're a Pakistani, and there are a lot of rape cases in your country, and you speak against rape, okay? You are speaking against rape. Does that mean you hate your country if you're against rape? Or if you are patriotic towards your country, should you say, oh, rape is happening in India. That's okay, no problem. The rape is happening in US. So we shouldn't focus on rape in India. It's like your body, your leg is broken and it's hanging with its flesh from the knee. Your leg is broken, okay, from the knee. It's just hanging. So instead of focusing on the leg that is broken, you're saying, let's forget this leg. Let's focus on the other parts of the body which are very healthy, and let's talk great things about it. Let's forget the part that this leg is hanging. It can get disinfected. Maybe you'll have to amputate it. No, you will speak and address those issues which are causing a problem. If you love and care, just as when you have a child, if you don't focus, let's say your child is into smoking, drinking, and drugs, and you don't address that issue, it becomes bad to worse. Okay? So instead of just focusing on your talent, oh, my child is so good at singing, my child is so good at public speaking, my child is so gifted at learning. Okay, if you only focus on that and don't address the smoking, drinking, and drugs, the smoking, drinking, and drugs is the part which your child will literally get destroyed. In the same way, having stayed in Dubai for 40 years of my life, my parents, 55 years of my life, I have a connection. I have a deep bond where I do care about Dubai. If you check my videos, I don't bash up Dubai 24/7. There are parts which I do appreciate. For example, Sheikh Mohammed, though there are many people who focus on, oh, his relationship with his daughter, or he has been doing this, or he has been focusing on not making it very Islamic because there's gambling, drugs, and women involved. I still consider Sheikh Mohammed one of the greatest leaders in the world. I consider him a great visionary. I consider him someone who I look up to. Okay, and many people hate me about it. I consider the pure Emiratis, I consider them amazing human beings. Many people don't like me with regards to that. I consider Muslims better friends than Christians. Why? Because there are a lot of Muslims, Arab Muslims, who helped me when I was in UAE. Now, there are many people who don't like that. I consider Dubai much better than India, and many Indians don't like that. So there are parts about Dubai I really admire. For example, Dubai from a desert became this amazing Las Vegas of the Middle East. I love that. Now, for example, there's prostitution in UAE. I don't seem to have a problem with that. Many people are very angry with me that. I don't see any problem with giving people alcohol, those who want to spend alcohol. There are a lot of people who don't like that. So, what I'm trying to tell you is I do admire UAE in many ways. Now, for example, UAE is spying on its citizens and expatriates. I'm not against UAE on that topic at all. I think UAE should do whatever it takes to ensure security. Now, there are many people, no, Lloyd, that is invasion of privacy. No, as long as you're using the facilities of a country, these are the rules. You don't like it, leave the country. So, I support UAE in spying on its citizens. I support UAE on spying on expatriates. I support UAE on taking advantage of laborers, paying them less, and I don't have a problem with that. That's my opinion. I don't have a problem with Sheikh Mohammed. I don't have a problem with how UAE is growing. I don't have a problem with the money it's making. I don't have a problem in these areas. I love UAE for that. Why? Because UAE focuses on UAE. But many people are against me. So I hope this makes you understand. I admire UAE in so many ways, which you may not admire, but I admire UAE there. However, if I start creating videos that only praise UAE, only admire UAE, my target market is not going to be people who are happy. My target market is not Emiratis who think Dubai is great. My people who pay me money are people who are struggling, who need information with regards to job markets, who need guidance. Those are the people. It's like a doctor who focuses on those who are sick. Those who are sick will come to the doctor. So if the doctor focuses only on being healthy, having great body, slim physique and all, yes, you will get those people who like that kind of image. But I prefer focusing on those who have problems, because when you have problems, you value the advice of the person who is giving it to you. So I hope this makes it clear. And here's the biggest thing. If you feel my channel is too negative, if you feel, oh, you're focusing only on bad things in Dubai, don't watch my videos, don't come to my channel, go somewhere else. Why is it? It's like you don't like the person, you don't enjoy the person's views, but you still keep going to that same person. Something is mentally wrong with you. You need to get yourself checked. So what I'm trying to make you understand is, this is my channel, these are my views, and this is what I think. If you don't like the views, go somewhere else. And last, if not the least, I have been online for 11 years. I have data, statistics, and a revenue business model where I study the numbers every single day. I know what video works. I know what video doesn't work. So you, not being a YouTuber, you being a person who doesn't earn online, you being a person who doesn't know anything of how to make money on social media, you are giving me advice on how to live my life. How about you create a YouTube channel, you put up videos about UAE, positive stuff, you generate revenue from that, and then you do something worthwhile with your life instead of you giving me your views. It's like me pushing my views of life, of how to live life. I'm telling you how to live my life. Come on, man, grow the fuck up, okay? What do you want me to speak on tattoos? What do you want me to speak on book reviews, which anyway you don't fucking read? So, if you don't like my videos, don't fucking watch it. I hope this is clear to you. The second one is this reader has been asking me, a couple of readers rather, UAE is changing its laws to support expatriates and investments. Why don't you feel that is positive? See, here's what I want you to understand. A dog's tail can never become straight. It's always crooked. UAE, its behavior pattern, if you study history, they've always changed the rules whenever it has favored them. 99-year visa, no, we don't recognize 99-year visa. 10-year visa, no, we'll cancel the 10-year visa. Oh, 1-year visa, 5-year visa. So every time they change the rules and laws. One time they would say, okay, you don't have to pay, registration charges. Oh, registration of businesses is for free. Next year it'll be, no, we have to double the charges. One time it'll be, okay, we'll bring down the electricity and water charges. Next year it'll be, you have to pay more. So the laws keep changing. I've never heard in my life where UAE has been, stable and secure about its laws. It changes every single time. There are different set of laws for Western expats. There are different set of laws for Emiratis. There are different set of laws for Asians. So when you have different laws, different rules and different regulations for different people, for different time periods, it's a very unstable relationship. It's like me being in a relationship, or rather you, let's say for example, you have with this girlfriend who today she is stable, next day she is very submissive, third day she is hyper, fourth day she wants to kill you, fifth day she wants to die for you. So if you have an unpredictable person who's not stable, who changes their mind every single day, can you have a long-term relationship with them? No, it'll drive you mad. The problem with Dubai is when its revenue goes down, it changes its law and says, okay, we're going to make the rules very easy, invest here. So when many people come there and start investing, then they say, oh, we have got so much business, let's increase the rent, let's increase the charges, let's increase the taxes. So then people start paying more. Now, what has happened is you have invited so many people, you have so many competitors, and now all of a sudden the prices have gone high. After you've invested your hard-earned money, your life savings in a business, you will struggle to survive. At the end of the day, remember this much, UAE will survive. UAE will survive, and that is one thing I admire about UAE. But you as an expatriate, you're not going to survive these changes of rules, these changes of laws, these, one day let's say you made a vision for 5 years, I'm going to spend 100,000 every year as my expenses, and that is your budget and that is what you have planned. And with revenues that you believe is going to be, let's say 150,000. But then 1 year it is 100,000, next year it's 150, third year it goes 200. And then the revenues don't increase, they remain the same. You will end up in a loss. And remember, as you grow older, your ability to handle risks, your ability to generate revenue with increasing competition decreases, and eventually you will be the one who lose everything. So I hope this makes you understand why I'm not a big fan of these changing laws, changing rules, and everything, remember, in UAE is speculative. UAE always shows the biggest, largest, widest, but never speaks the truth, as the media is seriously controlled. So I hope this makes you understand. Next one is Aridas Lloyd. What is life in UAE going to be after Expo 2020? UAE will survive. UAE will sustain. UAE will continue growing. Continue being there. Dubai and UAE is going to be there. But the expatriates, especially business owners and employees, are going to have a tough time. Businesses, many are going to shut down. Many are going to go bankrupt. Employees are going to suffer lack of salaries, and it's going to be a tough time. Those money-making days of the 70s and 80s are over. So UAE is not going to get destroyed. UAE will be there. Dubai will be there. But it is you. My personal prediction, 45% or 40%. You could say, this is my prediction. How did I come? I'm giving a gut feeling that 40 to 45% people are going to lose everything, and the market correction will take place. We'll get new people coming in, obviously new investors, but that many number of people will be sent back home or will lose everything. Now, next one is, this is me sharing with you another rant, which I'm really, really pissed off. I mean, I deal with so many people in terms of jobs. I help people with their resumes. I help people with their interviews. I help them, once they're prepared and ready, I introduce them to my contacts. Now, this particular guy, who is at a very high level, he's at a high level. He had a great job for 15, 16 years in this big corporation, powerful position, and first company that he joined, and he was doing very well. However, after he lost his job, it has been nearly 6 months since he didn't get a decent job. So we worked on his resume, and finally, I told him, after working on it, let me conduct an interview test for you. I did the interview test. He failed miserably. All his answers were terrible. He is good at his work in terms of process, but very bad at being, selling and marketing himself. And I told him this. I told him, listen, let's work on your interview skills, but yes, you'll have to pay for that service. But no, Loy, I'm very good at talking. I'll do it by myself. Let me, search online some interview answers and all that. I said, okay, fine, whatever. He got a once in a lifetime chance of a multinational company that is expanding in the Middle East. I found it shocking because he literally got, I think, 35, 36% more than what he was actually getting. At a time of a recession, your highest salary, you're still getting 35% more. It was a dream job. And he informed me that he's going for it. I really wanted him to get the job because, he's my client and he paid me good money to make his resume. Obviously, resumes for senior level are much more expensive. And he failed. And after he failed, obviously, as a professional company, they give you a letter of regret. And now he never planned it out. He has a family emergency by which he needs money badly and he needs a job badly. And now he's saying, Lloyd, now let's focus on the interview skills and all that. But here's the thing. You're not going to get this job offer again. You're not going to get lucky again. It was a matter of luck. And it's so frustrating that he realized a bit too late. Now he says he wants to do his interview skills now. But he has lost a job. Please keep in mind, if you make a resume, fine. You've made a resume, you've sent it everywhere. But then it's a matter of luck. Your luck improves if your resume is great. But after you get an interview chance, it's only one chance. One. And if you blow it, it's gone. It's, to tell you honestly, I really feel upset because both me and the client, we put so much of hard-earned effort. And you're trying to be penny wise and pound foolish. Now, even if you train, I don't know when he's going to get another opportunity like this. So, really sad. Anyway, coming to the next one. What is my opinion about the Saudi sisters who have run away? Now, if you check Daily Mail online, here it states that two Saudi sisters tried to escape Saudi, the kingdom, by running away across the globe. Now they're trapped in Hong Kong, and the officials have tried to kidnap them and send them back to Riyadh. It seems that two sisters, 18 and 20, are trapped in Hong Kong after fleeing the kingdom. How did they do that? Their family went on a holiday to Sri Lanka, and in the night, they decided to run away from the family. They both moved from Sri Lanka. They went to Hong Kong, but officials in Hong Kong, they took their passport, tried to send them back to Saudi, and they're not doing that. Yeah, it's a repeat of Raf. I've told you this. After Raf, you're going to get many copycats of many women from these Arab countries trying to run away. It'll be headlines. And very soon, these headlines are going to lose their freshness because it's becoming one story too many. And what Saudi people are going to do now is they're not going to give you the passports. The parents are going to keep the passports hidden. And, we're going to see less and lesser of these stories. I just see this another bloody drama. You're going to get all these rebel teenagers who want to run away. I'm not saying that there is no atrocities for these women, but very soon news outlets are going to stop talking about this because it's going to get boring. It's like the number of people who are dying of AIDS, number of people who are dying in Somalia, number of people who are dying in the Rohingya crisis or Myanmar or Muslims. It becomes old news. And people say, I'm tired of this old news. Give me something fresh. Okay. The next one is in Khalid Times, UAE rejects online rumors about easing Qatar shipping. Obviously, UAE will reject this because it's a matter of pride and they don't want to show that, we are bending over first. Even if they're doing it or they're not doing it. Do you think UAE is going to admit that we are spying on our citizens and expatriates? Do you think UAE is going to say, yes, we have prostitution and gambling in UAE? Will UAE admit all this? No country. No Muslim country, at least Muslim country, will admit all this. They'll say, no, we never did all this. So anyway, they have to maintain, like I said, UAE is not doing anything wrong. And I personally don't see anything wrong in all this. This is just business and politics. Next one. This is from loblog.com, which says the Dark Side of Dubai, dated February 20th. It seems the subcommittee on human rights of the European Parliament, like I told you before in videos, the Europe is now ganging up together against countries in the Middle East, and they are trying to portray the Middle East as bad, especially UAE and Saudi. So this is a game of politics. While they don't focus on the bad that they are doing, they don't focus on their imperfections. They are focusing on the imperfections of a country who they cherry pick. Okay, so right now they are cherry picking UAE, and it seems the speakers were Matthew Hedges, a British scholar who was jailed in UAE on espionage charges. You have Hatis Sengiz, a Turkish academic and the fiancé of slain journalist Jamal Khashoggi. You have Ali Al Aswad, former Bahraini parliament and outlawed member. So the European Parliament had this resolution where they're condemning UAE for persecuting human rights defenders such as Ahmed Mansour, and they called for a boycott because UAE and Saudi are involved in Yemen. So on one hand, you have the Pope visiting UAE, which is a positive news. On the other hand, you have, even if you're a British PhD student or you're a student like Matthew Hedges, if you just conduct a research, you will end up being jailed. In his case, he was jailed on May 18th on espionage charges. It seems he gave a testimony in European Parliament where he said he was interrogated for 6 to 7 weeks, 15 hours a day. He was kept in a small dark windowless cell where he could hear other people being tortured. He was drugged and manipulated into confessing his crimes. Later, he broke down and finally confessed that he was spying for the British M16. And that was when they had a 5-minute trial where they gave him a life imprisonment. But UK has bigger powers. So UK said, fuck you. This is our citizen. You can't do anything because UK is powerful. UAE said, oh, no problem, no problem. Yes, yes, yes. We love the UK. Great relation. I would never see that happening with India. I would never see that happening with Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, or any of the third world countries like Africa. Well, if you're white and you have a powerful currency, you hold Arabs with your balls and they will dance to your tune. So anyway, UK is a very powerful nation. So UAE said, oh, no problem, no problem. We love you. Take him. Because obviously he's one guy. What will they get? So they let him go. And that was the end of it. In 2013, it seems, as per this report, 94 activists were arrested and accused of being part of Emirati Muslim Brotherhood who wanted to throw the government. And it seems Mohammed Al-Rokin, the last human rights lawyer, was arrested in 2013, sentenced for 10 years imprisonment. And in 2018, the UAE imposed a 10-year sentence to prominent academic Nasser bin Ghaith, whom authorities forcibly made him disappear in 2015. So for charges include peaceful criticism of UAE and Egyptian authorities. Like I always tell you, if you're in a country, you belong to a country, don't break the laws of the country. Even if you don't like the country, even if you don't like the laws, just don't. I just look at it as, this guy is stupid. He is trying to overthrow a government of a country. Why? Mind your own fucking business, earn money quietly, do your own shit. You start, oh, human rights, I'm one guy, I'm going to be the next Gandhi and I'm going to overthrow the government. This is not the day, age and time. And they eventually lose the battle and then they say, oh, human rights. All this is bullshit. UAE is going to continue to succeed. UAE is going to continue to grow. UAE will remain as it is. There's no jack shit that they can do to UAE. That's the reality of life. So face it. So next one is Indian Consulate warns of fake job offers, which I've been telling you persistently and countlessly. One was ARN News Center, which shares this news. The other one is Khaleej Times, which also shares the same news. So it seems the Consul General of India has warned Indian job seekers, please be careful of fraudulent job offers after they received 2 job offers, stating that, yes, you have got the job. They saw, and when they checked, they found fake logos and they realized it was fake because they were asking for visa processing fees. So if you get a job offer, please check with the Consul General if the job offers are true or false. I'm also going to share with you a Twitter page of a press release where they've given all this information. Please check this so that you don't get conned. And remember, if something is too good to be true, it seldom is. And the Twitter date is 21st February 2019. This one is from Gulf News. It seems it's a very big, fresh piece of news, courtesy my friend from Gulf News. He said that animal traffickers were selling animals which are on the endangered species list for 100,000 dirhams a pair. On Instagram, it seems a short video is uploaded for its 16,000 followers, a pair of jaguars with their cubs, which were available for serious buyers only. It seems, as per the International Union of Conservation of Nature, jaguars are listed as nearly threatened, but you could buy them for 100,000 from a named person called Oliver from Slovakia in Central Europe, plus shipping and airport fees. He also offered to sell black leopards, pumas, white lions, meerkats, genets, white wolves. And it seems that they would be sent to UAE via Oman. Last year, a teenager bought a baboon for 3,500 dirhams through Instagram. And it seems that this is all illegal. But here's my question to you. If you see most of the Arab locals, they have lions, tigers, cubs. You have the ruler of UAE who has lions, tigers, and cubs. You have all the locals who have lions, tigers, cubs, and endangered species. If they are doing it and they are encouraging it, then how can you say other people should not do it? The leader should set the example. The leader himself doesn't follow the rules. How do you expect other people to follow rules? So I find this really, double standards. Like I said, it starts with the root. So if the ruler of the country is showing, oh, I have lions, tigers, and all that, and they have these guys sitting in their car, and you have powerful families, then why is it wrong for other people to buy? I don't see the problem. Just make it legal, not just make it legal everywhere. That in this country, you can just buy. It does never make sense, this news. Anyway, next one is this news, which I found from Kareem.com, or I'll send you the Facebook link, which is down below. It seems that Emiratis, local Emirati citizens, they are not drivers, but they are Emirati captains. So that's a very nice way. Kareem is, by the way, the #1 hailing cab of MENA, Pakistan, and Turkey. So it's like saying you are not a whore if you star in, let's say, pornographic movies, or you're offering sex. You're not a whore, because that's a very bad term. Rather, you are an award-winning porn star, a porn celebrity. Okay, that's a new name. Instead of being a whore, which is a very degrading term, you're a porn star. Instead of being like, shit, this lady sells her body. No, she is a sex worker. We have to respect them. So, however you look at it, you're still a fucking whore, because you open your legs and allow other people to fuck every hole. So you are a whore. So whether you say you are a porn star, that doesn't make it decent. And you can't say, I'm doing this for my children, I'm doing this for world peace, whatever. I don't have anything against prostitutes, because the prostitutes are serving people who are desperate for sex. So it's a demand and supply. So if you're blaming the prostitute, you need to blame the people who are also going to the prostitute. And keep this in mind, when men are frustrated, they need an outlet. Otherwise, they'll start targeting children and they'll start targeting innocent. So it's better they go to someone who offers sex for cash. So at least crime rates come down. For example, best case in point is Amsterdam, red light district. I don't think anyone's raping anyone, because everyone is available to be fucked, provided you pay them cash. Next one is in Instagram. I got this video shared me. Lloyd, check this video out. How funny, ha ha ha. So I got this Instagram post where you see all these Emirati locals, digging and whatever. And finally, after digging in the desert, they make this photograph of the sheikh, and it was tweeted by Sheikh Mohammed. So I have no idea what these guys are doing or what is this. So you dig and make a design. So maybe it's to honor a sheikh. So if any one of you can put some insight into this, I'd really appreciate in the comment section below. Which country is this of, or what is this about? Are they honoring a sheikh or something? So just let me know your thoughts in terms of this Instagram post. Okay, next one is a reader very intelligently told me this. Loy, why is Khaleej Times sharing fake photographs? So I was wondering, what did he mean by fake photographs? So I checked this article. This article is dated 9th February 2019. Okay, this is 9th February 2019. Check the date. And here, this is the photograph that they show for a 5-day sale. So it's like, wow, there is a 5-day sale. Look, they took a live photograph. But on 21st February 2019, the same photograph is being shown as another massive sale. So they're recycling photographs. So basically using stock photographs to make these claims. So I would just say, be careful. Like I told you, a lot of the news is planned out. They want to show that everyone's rushing and, buying this stuff. It's old stock and they're fooling you. So don't fall for it. That's what I tell you. Another reader got an SMS message. If you spend 400 dirhams on any of these brands, you'll get, 300 or 400 back. Please don't fall for all this bullshit. Remember, if you have excess money to blow and all that, fine. If you don't have, I would say save it. And if you are worried about the future, please remember, money does the talking. How many sunglasses, how many shoes, how many dresses you'll need. When you lose your job, This will not help you. Money helps you. That's my final word on this. One reader asked me, Lloyd, what is your opinion about the ISIS brides who are begging to come back? I would just say, if you betray your country, if if you have cheated your country, betrayed your country, taken for granted the privilege that was offered to you, especially being an expatriate, and you have gone to an extremist organization, stay the fuck there. Everything that you do has a price to pay. Don't expect to be forgiven. Don't expect to bring your extremist views. And people like this terrorist, I am so fucking glad that they're suffering, that they don't have food, that they don't have water, that they are dying over there because they're fucking extremists. They are terrorists. They should remain there, and they should continue being those brides for these extremists. I don't have any sympathy for them, their children, everyone. Let them all suffer. Let them rot and die. And if the country takes them back, shame on this country. And don't cry when there is an explosion or when there's another extremist terrorist attack. Don't cry then. Another reader asked me, Lloyd, what do you think about India boycotting Pakistan in cricket? I think that's fucking stupid. Sports and politics should not mix. This is just fucking sports. Individual human beings, don't have anything against individual human beings. The majority of people are not terrorists. These politicians, these motherfuckers are simply manipulating people for their own selfish agendas. I don't believe in hate. I don't believe just because one group of terrorists committed a crime that you should hate an entire country of all millions and billions of people. This is so fucking stupid. India and Pakistan are neighbors. Sports is sports. Let them fucking play. Keep fucking politics out of it. In fact, if they play, I think it's much more beneficial for the economy and for everyone else. You shouldn't breed fucking hate. That's it. And this three rivers dispute and all fucking childish fucking nonsense, which I really think, yes, you want to put pressure into getting the group. Get the fucking group. Get those people who admitted we take blame for this bombing. Get them and blow them the fuck out. Okay? But then use intelligence. The problem is one politician says something, another politician says something. Both have fucking egos. Both say, if you send your terrorists, we'll kill you. Or if you interfere in this, we'll kill you. Everyone kills everyone. Who the fuck will remain, man? And normal people like you and me are more worried of their day-to-day expenses, how to take care of their family, their career and their future. It's only jobless fucking idiots who have nothing else to do who will spread hate. And that is my fucking opinion about this. Last but not the least, I don't know why people ask me this. Lloyd, what do you think of this Samsung foldable phone? My dear, it's another fucking gimmick. If you have $2,000 to blow, you can buy this toy to show off. Hey guys, look, I have this nice phone. It'll look nice. You can play with it. But that's what it is. It's an expensive gimmick. Okay. I've been using this iPhone 6 and I've not changed it. I have used it and twice the screen broke and I upgraded it. I decided not to buy new technology because where does it fucking end, man? What are you going to fucking do with technology? Okay, foldable phone, you open it, it's a tablet. I have what I need. This is just to show I'm rich, I'm successful. Instead of having $2,000 fucking dollars invested in some education, invested in your children, invested in something worthwhile. Put it in a fucking fixed deposit and take it after 10 years. That's much better. What will you do with this fucking phone? Because after this, it'll change again. Maybe they'll have a foldable phone. Maybe they'll have something that you can just have a hologram. It'll never fucking end, man. It'll never fucking end. It's not a thing of need. It's a thing of pride showing off. So if you have excess money, lots of excess fucking money, go ahead and spend. But if you don't have the money, this is not something of need. This is something of showing off, of greed. I did this when I was young. Used to buy phones every year. Used to buy new technologies like the Palm, all the stuff. Today, I'll tell you this. After 1 year, the foldable phone, Huawei will come with something cheaper. Oppo will come with even something more cheaper. And you'll realize you're just stuck with something that you spend money. So if you're dying and desperate, go ahead and spend. It's your money. But if you ask me, I think it's unnecessary, absolutely unnecessary. This is not required, at least as of now. So Lloyd from Machedo.com, who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Let me know what are your thoughts and views. I love to read them. I read your comments all the time. Like the video. If you like it, don't like it, put thumbs down. This is me signing off for now. Take care.